is the we. Will I ever wake up like I'm still in this dream? You know, can I be honest? Yeah, I would hit it. Yeah. Holla, I got madness. I just wanna get a ring first. Yeah, I think you worth it. Let me put you on my team first. Spread your wings, receive it, you a queen. And I just wanna be the king first. Strong, independent, look great when you try. Losing me, learning takes that.
Alright, we're back, part 2. Iyso, your shirt, where'd you get it from?
Oh, this?
Look a mess.
Wow. Alright, it's actually an old shirt. Thank you very much.
Is that a new watch or an old watch? Did grandpa give that to you?
Judging.
Hey, Iyso, who's a stylist? Fire him.
See, that's why you don't do. That's why you don't do raw stuff with him, because what he'll do is set you up. He said, "Yo, be raw, be normal." Here I am. Now he's judging me. Any other time I would have been dressed up. Why you get so dressed up? Be yourself. I wish I could see what he got on.
They won't.
That ain't working.
Yeah, don't do that. We're still waiting for this Me video. What happened to that?
There was some issue with.
We're not a subscriber anymore. We're sick of this. The people asked me to ask you, where's our video for the other song?
All right, did y'all buy the song to even complain about it? Cause I didn't get the check. Tired of y'all, man. You know what's interesting? People complain about stuff they didn't even invest in. It's like, well, maybe it's your fault. I'm doing my part.
Man, ain't got time to hear you crying and whine. You chose this life.
No, I ain't gonna fry. I was with, I ain't gonna drop names, but I was with a friend of mine. He was like, yo, so you don't really rap for the money or the fame. You just do it because you can. And I was like, yo, for real, I kind of just do it because I want to, because I love where I am. I love where I am.
You think
I love
you're nice?
where I work.
You think you're nice?
I think I'm good. I ain't even gonna say nice. I'm gonna let everybody do what they want. Like, I'm gonna let everybody be hot. Be hot. Whatever. It's freezing over here.
What? Is that a bar from your
That's a bar, yo. I was, you know, the funny thing is,
don't think about a bar right now.
I don't care. You know, I don't care enough.
They say when people say they don't care, they care.
No, I care. No, I have interest.
What happened? You just went like all baby face on me.
I have interest. I just don't be caring. Like, I don't. Whatever. Be hot. Be amazing. Just whatever. You know, do what you gotta do. If the Lord's in it.
I mean, I can do whatever, and they'll say the Lord's in it.
No,
I think the Lord's in me.
The person that does whatever, and they be like, "Oh, you hot? It's fire." You know how many times I see the fire emojis of the everything? It's like, well, if everything is fire, I want to be cold. You know what I mean? If everything is hot, let me be cold.
Are you hard on yourself when you write?
Huh?
Are you hard on yourself when you write?
Very hard on myself.
What's the writing process like? Like who? What do you?
It's interesting that a lot of my writing is out of the experience. It's very hard for me to sit down and write something I've never been a part of. So anything you've heard, if you're hearing the same thing too much, too often, is very likely that it's because it's still going on. So
knee stop, slip slop, head drop.
I remember that. What song was that?
Yeah, I just thought about it. This isn't the first time you got a little raunchy, Christian raunchy. I'm gonna put you in the Christian raunchy style because people must not have been listening because you said this before.
They go right back to what I said. People are interested only when. No, I don't even know that. I can't even say that. I don't know what people want, but they're not even listening to my music because for a very long time I got very, very explicit in how I detailed not just the woman, but the interest within the woman. And I guess in this case, because I said hit it and they relate because they do it.
This one seems the fruits of those labels out on these streets.
So it's too much.
Yeah, why do you think the church is scared of sex? Like, they don't talk about sex in church. Why is that? And then they get mad. You know me, I always say this. They get mad, I spoke about this before. You know, when they see Suzanne or I didn't mean Suzanne. When they see Susie or Joe come into church with a baby in their stomach, they be like, oh, what's she doing? And how they gonna have a child? Like, somebody's got, my motto is somebody's got to be having sex because there's too many babies running around the church.
Babies are definitely just saying it's happening. That's all I'm saying. It's going on. And it's so odd to hear people surprised.
Right.
And they doing it. Like, a lot of the people that mention anything about my verse had sex within the week. We're not talking about married individuals. We're talking about individuals that hit it. Or how about this? You know what? I'll give you the credit. I won't say that you having sex. I'll say that you thinking about it. And I would love you to
What
tell
you think
me.
the show do? That's about
But I would love people to tell me how they articulated it. Yo, you see a girl, what did you say in reference to wanting to be with her? How did you word that? I'm not gonna give you a percentage, but there are individuals that have said it this way. I would hit that. Done.
Right, and may not have been on the pulpit or on the front, but they
They said it in the conversation.
It's a different conversation that people have off.
And maybe
front.
they want to say I shouldn't say it in the front. I did. I wrote it into a song. And you came to my page. You came to my link. You bought my song and put it in your playlist. Everything you've done up until the part where you listen was your choice. I'm not the type of guy to tag people in my posts. I'm not the type of guy to say I'm having an event tag. I never do that. People tag me all the time. I unblock them. I unfollow them. I hate when they do that. I hate when y'all do that. But I don't do it to you. Everything you've seen, you come to see. You are watching what God is doing, and I love that. I want to take responsibility for that. I definitely want to highlight this conversation about how far can a believer go in keeping it honest as far as in relation to the actual story. I'm telling a story. I said that earlier. I'm telling a story. So how do I edit the story to please you? But wouldn't that make me a liar? If I took out certain parts that actually happened? You know, it's a very, very, very interesting conversation.
The Bible is very key on certain things. If the Bible talks about everything under the sun, you know what I mean? So it's very odd to hear a believer be offended by the realness, because, like you said, I feel like the Christians, us as believers, are the craziest ones. You know why? Because we know we're crazy, because we need God to fix us, we need God to deliver us. It's something that you need God for at the end of the day. You can't just come to God and say, oh, you're perfect. You're dealing with something that don't nobody know about. We have stuff that people deal with that's up front and be like, oh, I'm dealing with forgiveness, but it's always something that ain't nobody saying. You know what I mean? That one thing that, you know, people aren't saying publicly enough to know.
Let's highlight the problems. Let's open it up.
Right.
Let's shed some light on it.
Right.
Let's talk about it.
And this sparks conversation.
I love the conversation. Let's have it.
And like you said before, it helps somebody else. It's always a helping process.
It's helping me, man. It's so weird that, you know, I was worse when I did Satisfied.
And they wouldn't have known that.
They wouldn't have known that because I was trying to present myself in a light that I thought everybody wanted to see me in. And now I'm keeping it real because I'm, you know, it's weird. Now I'm keeping it real because it's not that it's conquered. It's just like, it needs to be said, man. It's happening, man. I don't know. I don't want no issues. I just want to share what God is sharing with me, man. We got a plan in place. And I want people to be patient with me, man. The song came from a real place. I'm not even going into details. I had an event at a school. They asked me not to be too religious, is how they worded it, where I, you know, talk about the gospel, save souls in a school event. I'm not allowed to do that. So they asked me if I could just present myself in a very enlightening way to the women. And I started with a poem. The poem turned into a song. I really fell in love with the track because it came from a real place for me. It was a real story for me. And when I did it, they loved it. They loved it, man, and the response was crazy. We actually had this conversation. Many of the young people at that school started to say, how can believers, because I did share with them I'm a man of faith, that I love the Lord. They said, how can believers talk like this? And I said, well, don't we all? And the one thing they were fascinated with was the honesty within the fact that they thought they were different, and that once I started highlighting some of the ways I think, these are just ways I think, not how I act, but we got thoughts that come up in here and I think about it. And when I started to share that with them, we started having conversations. A lot of those kids follow me now on Instagram. A lot of those kids hit me up on Twitter. A lot of those kids be in my DMs, not just trying to look for entertaining, I need you to see me, accept me, follow me, I follow back, but actually with just questions. And it was kind of cool to see that. So when people say, yo, why would you write this song? Why would you put that song as a single? I said, well, honestly, I put a lot of money into this song. Yeah, I put a lot of money into that song. Right. Producers are not cheap, and I don't work with nobody corny. I work with the best. And I sat here and I said to myself, y'all put a lot of bread in, and I have to, let's try to get it back. So I put it out there. I wanted them to know about it. Here it is. Feelin You, man. I want y'all to check it out. Let's continue the conversation. Check it out. I love what God is doing, and this story is far from over.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Truly, we thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Till next time.
I'm here. Look, check it out, isomusic.com. If y'all don't got Feelin You, go to iTunes, Feelin You, Iyso. Check it out, man. See it for yourself. Listen to it for yourself. The music is good. And if you don't like that, maybe you like the next one. There's an album on the way, 2016. Look out for it.
We'll be waiting.
Very serious. We ain't lying this time. I wasn't lying last time. I wasn't lying last time.
You said it already. You was lying.
No, I wasn't lying last time.
That's fine.
But I'm
Hurt.
telling
He
you-
was hurt, but I'm sure you're gonna make it.
The funny thing is,
Here we go.
ain't about you.
Love the kid.
If you came this far, I appreciate you. If you watching this all the way to the end, I appreciate y'all, man. We just trying to do what the Lord trying to do. And that's save his people, man. Let's talk about it. Let's highlight this stuff. Let's talk about it. Let's wipe it clean. Like, let's get God involved, man. Feeling you. I was in my feelings. So what? You be in yours. Light skin. I'm done. I ain't saying nothing else. I'm out. I'm
Goodbye.
done.
Goodbye.
Peace.